Data doesn't speak for itself. It needs a story. But most BI tools force you to choose. Either build something interactive that takes weeks or deliver something fast that nobody can really explore. What if you could do both? Turn raw data into narratives that executives actually want to engage with, while giving them the freedom to ask their own questions about the data. My name is Pearl, and in this demo, I'll show you how Databricks AI BI combines interactive exploration with guided storytelling. I'm going to walk you through a dashboard first on Databricks 1 using the desktop interface. This dashboard tracks marketing campaign engagement across channels, attribution to revenue, and account performance. Notice the clean layout, interactive filters, and real-time data. And here is a mobile perspective of a workforce management dashboard that was built on Databricks. You are not limited to just a cell phone. You can also view your dashboard on a tablet as well. Now, let me show you how the marketing performance dashboard was built. I'll show you the Datasets tab. Here's a dataset that joins between engagements and accounts tables, bringing together engagement data with account information. Let me showcase the parameter capabilities that make this dataset dynamic and reusable. The first parameter is a date range parameter applied to the engagements table, allowing users to filter data by time period dynamically. The second parameter is a number parameter on the account table. This filters accounts by annual recurring revenue, perfect for analyzing high-value accounts separately. Here's another parameter that controls roll-up by date. This lets users view engagement trends at different time granularities, daily, weekly, monthly, without creating separate queries. And lastly, a query-based parameter. Instead of hard-coding values, this parameter uses a separate query with distinct to grab unique engagement source names directly from the data. As new marketing channels are added to your data, they automatically appear as filter options. No manual updates needed. In this separate dataset, I'm showing a parameterized database object. Using this command, I can dynamically switch which table the query reads from based on a parameter value. This is incredibly useful for testing, multi-tenant scenarios, or when you want one dashboard to work across different data sources. Now let me create a new dataset to show you data source discovery. First, I'll add a table for consumption. Notice as I hover, I can see popularity metrics, when it was last updated, the size of the table, and even schema information. This is also a certified table. What this means is that this asset has met internal standards for accuracy, completeness, and trust. This enforces governance, improves data discoverability, and increases trust in analytics and AI applications across your organization. Second, I'll add a metric view. This is a certified metric view. These are pre-calculated governed metrics that ensure everyone uses the same business logic surrounding fiscal quarters. Let's look at how parameters work as filters in the visualization interface. Here are the parameters we configured in the dataset, now available as interactive filters. Change the date range, and the entire dashboard updates instantly. Adjust this filter, and visualizations update to show only high-value accounts. Change date granularity from daily to monthly, and charts reaggregate instantly. Now, I will add an additional filter, a multi-value parameter, using this dataset and mapping it to the correct field, which is our query-based parameter. This is the value of query-based parameters. These options came directly from the data with that distinct query. As new sources are added, they appear here automatically. I can also add global filters that apply to every visualization on this dashboard. For individual visualizations, I can set static widget parameters, even when they're using the same underlying query. This lets me show different views of the same dataset without duplicating queries. Cross filters let users click on one visualization to filter others. Click a date, and you see data for that time period. Click a region, and the entire dashboard filters to that geography. It's exploration without writing queries. Drill through lets you navigate from summary to detail. And I'm now looking at the detailed breakdown, individual campaigns, sources, and attribution paths. Notice the URL. Parameters are included for bookmarking purposes. I can share this exact view with a colleague or bookmark it for myself. The parameters are preserved in the URL, so they'll see exactly what I'm seeing. Let's talk about formatting and branding. I can include our company logo and URL. With just a few clicks, I can quickly add a logo, and I can go ahead and have users quickly check out documents with just a URL. Dashboard themes let me control the color palette, background color, fonts, everything needed for brand consistency, whether it's matching corporate branding or optimizing for readability. Themes give you complete control over the look and feel. Once dashboard building is completed, let's schedule and subscribe users to automated reports. I can export this as an email with PDFs attached. Here's what's powerful. I can schedule to workspace users, account users, and email groups. This means I can deliver reports to internal users and external stakeholders, like clients or partners, all from one subscription. And I can apply filters during scheduling. I can use the default filters or override them, like sending our EMEA team or our teammates that are based in Europe or Middle East their data. Here's what the end user receives. The email arrives on schedule with a PDF snapshot attached and a link to the live dashboard. The end user opens the email link, interacts with the dashboard in real time, and they can ask Genie ad hoc questions right from here. And here's something new. Send PDF snapshot subscriptions to Slack. Your team can receive dashboard updates directly in Slack channels, keeping everyone aligned without leaving their workflow. So how do AI BI dashboards achieve this kind of performance at scale? They run on Databricks SQL warehouses, and they're delivered as instantly elastic serverless compute. So you get low latency, high concurrency queries directly on your freshest lakehouse data. No extracts or separate BI servers to manage. So let's take a look at these benchmarks. These benchmarks test high concurrency BI queries, the kind of short, fast queries that dashboards run constantly. In 2024, we established a baseline, and by 2025, we're 28% faster. Everything that you just saw, the instant parameter updates, the cross-filtering, the real-time drill-throughs, that responsiveness is built on this performance. Fast queries mean fluid exploration. Fluid exploration means better insights, and better insights means faster decisions. This is how modern analytics works. Insights that tell a story, backed by the performance to explore what matters to you.